the monsoon session of Parliament has begun and it's off to a stormy start as the opposition MPs walked into the well of the House with sloganeering in the Parliament that was on the theft of donations at the Ram Temple and the NEET paper leak. Now, the monsoon session will comprise 19 sittings over 25 days. Prime Minister Modi, ahead of the session, hailed the achievements of a sky route and asked the opposition to cooperate for a productive session.
हो या मॉनसून सत्र, अगर दोनों प्रोएक्टिव हो तो बहुत ही प्रोडक्टिव होते हैं। और दोनों को प्रोडक्टिव होते हैं तो देश का कल्याण होता है, जीव मात्र का कल्याण होता है। और इसलिए हम यही प्रार्थना करते हैं कि मॉनसून भी प्रोएक्टिव रहे, मॉनसून सत्र भी प्रोडक्टिव रहे। साथियों, पिछले एक महीने में देश ने अनेक सिद्धियां प्राप्त की है और देशवासी गर्व से भर जाएं, इस प्रकार की सिद्धियों का सिलसिला चला है। चाहे राष्ट्रीय हो, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हो और अब तो अंतरिक्ष भी हो। एक प्रकार से भारत के लिए गर्व के पल रहे हैं। पिछले वर्ष मॉनसून सत्र के ठीक पहले भारतीय नागरिक इंटरनेशनल स्पेस स्टेशन पर पहुंचा था और कल ही परसों भारत का एक युवा स्टार्टअप, उसने बहुत बड़ी सिद्धि प्राप्त की है। विश्व के कम ही देश हैं जहां इस प्रकार से प्राइवेट साहस हुए हैं और भारत के युवाओं ने अंतरिक्ष में नई उड़ान भरी है। बहुत बड़ी सफलता है। और ये जो स्काई रूट स्टार्टअप है, उसमें जो नौजवान काम कर रहे हैं, मुझे बताया गया उनकी पूरी टीम की जो एवरेज एज है वो सिर्फ 28 साल है। ऐसे नौजवानों ने ये काम करके दिखाया है। मैं किसी 56 साल के नौजवान की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं। मैं देश के ये स्टार्टअप ने 28 के एवरेज वाले नौजवानों ने अंतरिक्ष में भारत का झंडा गाड़ दिया है। उनको तो बधाई है ही है, लेकिन ऐसी बातें जो हैं जो भारत को आत्मविश्वास से भर देती है। विश्व में भारत का प्रोफाइल सर्वमान्य, सर्वस्वीकृत बनता जाता है। साथियों, ये संयोग नहीं, ये एक संदेश है और बड़ा मजबूत संदेश है कि हमारे देश के युवाओं की क्षमता और उनकी आकांक्षा अंतरिक्ष जितनी असीम है, इससे बड़ा संदेश देश के लिए कोई और प्रेरणा नहीं दे सकता।
Now, among the major bills scheduled for the debate is the Foreign Contribution Regulation Amendment Bill 2026, which has been allocated 4 hours for discussion. The Income Tax Amendment Bill 2026 will be debated for 3 hours in the Lok Sabha, and the other important legislative proposals include the Supreme Court, Number of Judges Amendment Bill 2026, also the Registration of Births and Deaths Bill 2026, the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Development Amendment Bill 2026, and the Prevention of Insults to National Honor 2026. Now, ahead of the proposed protest march led by Cockroach Janata Party or the CJP, founder Abhijit Dipke and other activists towards the parliament, security has been heightened near the premises in view of the monsoon session set to commence today. Now, several personnel from the Rapid Action Force and stationed nearby to address both the CJP protest march and the upcoming session. To discuss this further, I'm joined by my colleague Brijesh Pandey. Brijesh, the monsoon session has begun. There are very important bills that has been lined up for discussion and the consequent passage. But in the interim, the Cockroach Janata Party's protest and the fact that Sonam Wangchuk is still on a hunger strike, even though he was shifted to Safdarjung Hospital, that is still going to bother the government, if at all. Is the matter of NEET paper leak going to be taken up in the parliament? Because that is one of the foremost demands.
Well, I think, let's start with the latest, Samya, because what we have gathered from our sources is, and has also been tweeted by CJP spokesperson, is that the government of India, this Jagat Prakash Nadda, JP Nadda, who is a Union Health Minister, he has agreed for a meeting with Saurav Das and a couple of other CJP leaders. This is the latest because if you remember, the government had deputed a DCP level rank IPS officer from Delhi Police to have a word with the CJP leaders about, the way forward and all, and they had insisted that they want someone, either the Prime Minister or Home Minister or someone in the rank of Union Cabinet Minister to have a dialogue with them. And going by the tweet of Saurav Das, the government has agreed, as per his tweet, that Union Health Minister JP Nadda is going to meet them and, have a conversation with them about the NEET paper leak controversy and what are their other demands as well.
That's a big breaking news over here. You are telling us that as per the tweet that has been posted by Saurav, we are attributing it solely to what the Saurav has put out, that the government seems to have come on the talking table. You're telling me that JP Nadda will be the one, perhaps from the government side, willing to speak to the protesting students and the Cockroach Janata Party representatives. Is that what you're telling us?
Exactly. This is exactly what I'm telling you. And the fact of the matter is that, if you take into consideration the last 6 days, and if the government, one of the Union Cabinet Minister indeed goes and meet the Cockroach Janata Party and also other protesters who are there, the fact of the matter is that it is going to be seen as a climb down. And, if you ask me, it's not a properly handled protest as far as the government is concerned. The government was aware of the fact that on 20th, which is today, is when the parliament session starts. The lawmakers across the length and breadth of the country are present in Delhi, and the protest which is happening is at Jantar Mantar, which is barely a stone throw's distance from the parliament. So this protest would have definitely spiked a lot of political churning as far as the parliament is concerned, and we are witnessing one of those massive protests which is going on in Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha, which force an adjournment for one hours of both houses of parliament. And the fact that that whosoever the strategist for the government was taking away Sonam Wangchuk from the protest spot and taking him to Safdarjung Hospital was a move that did not work well as far as the government is concerned. The protest continued. In fact, I think post his forced removal, Sonam Wangchuk's forced removal from the spot, it has led to more footfalls at Jantar Mantar, and the protest has now become a scenario in which the government has to talk to them. And it'll be very interesting to see when is this supposed meeting between JP Nadda and the CJP is concerned, and whether the government comes out with an explanation about whether JP Nadda is actually going or not, or is there somebody else assigned by the government. But it's an extremely important development, and as far as the information which is provided by the CJP, the government has deputed JP Nadda to have a conversation with them.
Very interesting information you're bringing to us, Brajesh, but it's also important to mention that the 3 students who were on the fast, on an indefinite fast, they've decided to end their fast. Also, the prominent demands that has been put forth by Sonam Wangchuk in the fresh letter that he penned today did mention that either the government has to come on the talking table, but accountability is not going to be compromised on. Do you feel that the government is going to heed to these demands, considering they have agreed to talk?
Well, I don't think that the government is going to agree to one of the demands because which is of removal of Dharmendra Pradhan as the higher education minister, because any government which does that is seen as weak, and then you can be in future held hostage by any kind of protest, and then once the precedent is set, then you just have to follow the precedent. So I don't think the government is going to accede to one of the key demands of the CJP and also Sonam Wangchuk. But I think what will happen is that the government can definitely guarantee them or tell them that that they are going for a deep cleansing as far as the way the entire NEET examination process is concerned. They can go for a complete overhaul of National Test Agency, which is the NTA, which administer these kind of examination, and they can also promise certain changes within the mechanism, within the apparatus which hold these examinations. So I think there's a mid path for both sides to reach out to and amicably resolve this situation. But I think the government clearly underestimated the impact of this particular protest which is right now going out at Jantar Mantar.
Well, Brajesh, I want to ask you that when this whole CJP protest started, when Sonam Wangchuk around 22 days ago had embarked upon this indefinite hunger strike, do you feel that the government miscalculated or underestimated what this is going to snowball into? How did it end up, gaining this sort of a momentum and proportion?
Well, I think, the government erred on two accounts. First, they didn't calculated the timeline properly. When the permission for protest was given, it was very, very clear, 20-25 days away from monsoon session of parliament, and the government, if they would have learned anything from the Anna Hazare agitation, which led to birth of Aam Aadmi Party and others, of which the government was also a major beneficiary, BJP-led government. So, they should have understood that the timeline was not something, which would have marked for an allotment or allowing a protest to take place at Jantar Mantar. They allowed...
I'll have to interject over there. We're getting into some more information, but thank you for your insight on the story.